Yo guys, we are back again with another video. In this trick you are about to see, oh my god, this is quite hard to do. It's not the hardest trick in the world, but it's definitely not a self-worker. So if you're looking for a self-working trick, sorry guys, this is not the trick today. I did say I am going to change it up and down, a bit of slight heavy, a bit of self-working. So this isn't self-working, just remember that. But it is amazing. So all that being said, guys, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the trick, guys. A very, very fun card trick you can perform, and it's going to fry their brain. So a card will be selected. So for example, we'll use the 6 of hearts, and the card can be signed. I don't have a Sharpie, but just imagine the card has been signed on the face. It could be a picture, the name. And what we're going to do with their selection is we're going to rip their card in half, just like so. That's one, that's twice, just like so. 2 of the pieces are going to go into my right pocket. The other 2 is going to my left pocket. And you're probably thinking, Brandon, why have you just done that? Well, I'm going to show you something a lot better, actually. I'm going to show you something with the 4 aces. That's 1, 2, 3, and there we go. The last ace, the ace of diamonds. 4 aces. So what's going to happen is the 4 aces are going to try and do something impossible. So watch the aces. They're going to go through the cards, and hopefully they find one card right here. Now I have their selection. The aces have vanished. But the aces haven't gone far, because look, I put 2 pieces in this pocket, 2 pieces in this pocket. Now over here should be 2 and 2, which makes the 4 aces. Guys, that is the effect. How powerful is that? I love this trick. I can't believe I haven't showed you this a lot longer. Oh God, I just love it. It makes me lose my words with this trick. But that is it. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so here is the setup of the effect, guys. So what we have is the 4 aces. Okay, just normal 4 aces. And over here we have a 7, 7 and a 4. When you wave, they change to the aces. Good night. No, I'm joking. These are double face cards. So please do not be angry that these are double face cards. I wouldn't make these, I wouldn't stick them on. If I was you, I would buy a whole deck of double faced cards. I've had these for years. I've got a full deck of cards, and I'll leave a link down below where you can actually purchase double face cards. Okay, so the setup is as follows. So like you can see, I've got the 7, 7, 4 and a 4 as a double face card, and at the bottom of here is the 7 of hearts. This is just a normal 7 from the deck. So what I would do is I would place this ace, 7 and ace, further down into the pack, and then these, doesn't matter where they go, they can go anywhere in the deck. You just want to make sure whatever the double face card is, so mine's the 7 of hearts and the ace, make sure that card is at the back, at the face, sorry. So 7 of hearts, ace of diamonds, and this one is going to be further along. Okay, it's not going to be in the middle, it's not going to be near the front, it's going to be the furthest one away. That's important. So when you've done that, that is all good. And you want to place your aces in your pocket. So you're going to place 2 aces into your right pocket and 2 of the other aces in your left pocket. You are set up. The only other thing you do need to do, if you're going to do it in the exact same way as me, I turn the top card face up. Okay, and then these would go in the box. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do it this way in the real world. I'll show you how I do it in the real world. But because it's on camera and where the camera is, this is the only cleanest way I could do it. So the cards are in the box, and let me get you behind me again so I can show you the moves you need to do. So if you've got it in the exact same setup as me, okay, you bring the cards out, making sure you're showing the faces first. Okay, you don't want to bring the cards out and they see a reverse card, okay, because you'll see all that when you spread. So when you bring the cards out, make sure they are face up, okay? And I'll show you the reason why that is like that in just a second. So they're going to point to a card. You tell them to point to a card. If they point to an ace, they say, no, choose a different card. Everybody chooses an ace, okay? But they can truly pick any card they want to, except from an ace, obviously. So let's just say we use a 3 of hearts. They would sign the card. And when they sign the card, what you're going to do is take this card, turn it upside down and place it to the back of the deck. So now, when you turn the cards over, you're in perfect position for a double lift. Unfortunately, guys, there's a double lift in this. So they've signed the card. You're going to turn these 2 cards over as one and take the top card. So they think you've got the 3 of hearts, but you haven't. You've got the 6 of diamonds, a completely different card. So let's do that one more time. So remember, that card is face up. We bring the cards out of the box. So I want you to go ahead and point to any card you wish. It's completely up to you. You want the 6 of clubs. Take the card out. They can sign the card. They don't have to. So you could have chosen any card. That card goes to the bottom. Turn everything over. You're going to do a double lift. Okay? Like I said, practice it, practice it, practice it. It's not the hardest move in the world doing a double lift, but people can get frightened. Like I said, when you're speaking to them, just riffle up 2 cards if you need to with your thumb. So you've got your 6 of clubs here. Just let's use the 6 of clubs. You're going to turn it over, and what I'm going to say to the spectators, I'm going to rip your card, and all you're going to do is just rip the card once, twice. What you're going to do now is show 2 in the right hand, and they're going to go in your pocket where the aces are. Okay, so I've got 2 pockets in my right pocket. So they're going to go where the aces are. These 2 are going to go in the left pocket where the aces are. Just like so. So now what you're going to do is spread through the cards and remove the aces. But at the same time, you're going to get a pinky break on the bottom card, their selection. Okay, so you're going to spread through the cards and do it nice and slowly. You're going to up jog each ace you see. So that's 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. I think it's called a varnish drip out move we're going to perform now. And what you're going to do is basically this card is going to, you strip the aces out, and their selection is going to come out with it. So you've got your break, and you're going to strip the aces out with the 6 at the same time, okay? Just like so. What you're going to do now is spread the cards on the table. So in your hands, you have a selection, their selection, what they just thought you've ripped, an ace, and an 8, well, 4 aces basically. I peel single, I peel a single, I peel a single, and keep this one as a double. You can flash this, it's not necessary, but I just show 4 aces, and then I basically clap my thumbs on them like so and move them up and down just to show 4 aces. They're going back together. What you're going to do then, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 aces, turn them over, and this is the 7 of hearts, okay? So when you're doing this move, okay, I've already done it. There's only 1 card there. So they don't see any change. So let me show you that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So in that position, that's like that. And that is like that. So you've just showed you 4 aces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I said you want the whatever the ace is, with whatever card this is, make sure that's at the back. It's so you don't see any change at all. Okay. So that goes like this. So in that position, you've just done your varnish strip out move. You're showing the aces, like so. You turn them over, and all you're going to do, hopefully you can see this, I'm just going to drop the card, the aces, well basically the aces, onto the face, okay? And then come left and right, or you can just drop them and tap the cards and say, you know what I'm saying. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. But you can drop them, or the way I usually do it is like so. So that's like that. So you show your aces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll show you both versions. So in that position, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. And I drop and say, look, you actually picked any card, but the aces are going to help me find your card. And then you snap and it's changed. Or what you can do instead is this. So you can do this instead. So you show your aces, 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. You can like say you're going to scan the cards with the aces, and then you drop the card on as well when you're going up and down. Completely up to you how you want to do it. The spectator aren't going to even notice what you're doing, okay? They're not going to know that you've just ditched 4 aces because nothing's changed. They've seen that, and they've seen that. Nothing's changed. Anyway, carry on. You snap. It changed to their card. You go into your right pocket, and you just take out the 2 big cards. Go into your left hand, take out the 2 big cards, and then they are the aces. That is it, guys. I'm sorry if it's disappointed you because it's a lot of preparation and it's not the easiest trick in the world, but it is strong. So I'm going to go through a little recap one more time, just in case you missed anything. So let's do that now. So we'll go through it again really quickly as a little recap. So remember, the 4 aces, these are your normal 4 aces. 2 is going to go in your right pocket. 2 is going to go in your left pocket, just like so. So they're in my pocket. Over here are the 4 aces, well, double face cards. Remember, so this double facer is an ace. So whatever's on the back of this ace, so it's the 7 of hearts, I've just taken the 7 of hearts from this deck and placed it onto the face. Super easy. So now what you're going to do is turn these over, and you're going to place these into the center of the deck. But making sure whatever this ace is, so the 7 of hearts, which is this one's going to be the furthest one back in the deck. You don't want it in the center or at the face or the second. It needs to be the one at the back. So let's place these into the center, just like so. There we go. So like I said, they're not right in the center, but the ace of diamonds with the 7 of hearts in is at the back. That is very important. So that is done. And the last thing you need to do is turn your top card over and they go into the box, just like so. Now you're ready to begin the trick. So what you're going to do, take the cards out, making sure they're this way and not this way, making sure they pick any card they wish, and they can truly pick any card. So let's just say they choose the 10 of hearts. You can tell them to sign the card, and what you're going to do is take their card, turn it over, and put it to the back of the deck, and turn everything over. Now you're going to do a double lift. I know some people don't like it, but very easy. Just lift 2 cards up and get a break. 1, 2. Turn this double over as 1. And say you're going to rip their card up, and really it's just for 6, just like so. So I'm just going to rip them up, and you can see I'm going to place 2 in my right pocket and 2 in my left pocket, which you do. And then it's this part and the trick is done, guys. So you're going to go through the cards, and at the same time you're going to get a break below the bottom card. Okay, with my pinky, I am just pulling down. You're going to spread the cards till you find the aces, and you're going to up jog each ace. 1, 2, 3, and 4 aces. So now you can do the Vernon strip out move, and like I said, all you're going to do is just basically, wow, that was cool. You're going to pull this card out with the aces. So I'm going to strip these aces out with the 10. Okay, so I'm going to strip them out. The 10 has been added, and I'm going to spread these onto the table. I peel them off one by one to show 4 aces, and my thumb on the left and right hand will move the aces up and down just to make it look fair and look like they're single aces. I close everything up, I turn these face down, and I'm just going to drop all these cards on top of the 7 while I'm moving. So slow motion, it looks like this. It looks like nothing's happened, and I've done the move. That's all you're doing. Let me get the rest of them. I think that's it. Yep. So you've got your aces, 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. And all you're going to do is, like I said, you can tap it like so. If I show you at speed, you'll see what I mean. So 4 aces. Okay, you either could pick any one of these cards, and I'm tapping, tap, tap, and then you show that it's changed. Or, like I said, you can do this way instead. Let's in that position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn them over. You see you're going to scan through the cards, then you drop and scan back. Okay, you could do that method as well. And when I said earlier on, it's important that the ace with the 7 of hearts is at the back. This what will happen if you don't do that. So let's just say you've got your aces, you showed your aces out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, beg your pardon. Wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. If you don't, watch what happens. So look, you could have picked any card. It just changes to a completely different card, which doesn't make sense. So that's why it's important to have the ace and the 7, that's what I'm using, at the back. Okay? It's very important. So hopefully that you understand that now. So do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. You're going to drop everything on except from the top card, like so, and come around, tap, tap, and then you can show them the selection. But it's here. You say, look, in my pocket, I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, I take out 2 big cards, and just drop the small piece then, and 2 big cards, and show the aces. That is a recap, guys. Hopefully you understand everything I said. If you don't, then just comment down below and I will try and help you as much as I can. But that is the recap. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. A very fun card trick to do. Like I said, I know it's not easy, but when you perform this to somebody, wow, just trust me, if you can do these moves and you've got the right cards, go and do it. Trust me, they're gonna, the brains are like, it's so good. But the setup, I know the setup is a little tedious, I do apologise, but I do think it's worth the setup. And also the double face cards, if you want to purchase them, don't worry, I will leave a link down below where you can purchase them. I do think we all need double face cards because there's so many tricks you can do with them. I know hundreds and hundreds of tricks with double face cards. So if you buy some, let me know, and obviously I can upload tricks using double face cards. Anyway, I'm rambling on. You know what to do. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.